Alright, hello, it's Joe Boy 185. I know I haven't been making a lot of videos in the past, because my laptop decided to not work on me anymore, so, it doesn't want to, it's broken. I have to buy a new computer in general just so I could begin making videos again, the ones that I want. Even though I know not much you watch now, very few, but just to put that out there. I wanted to keep making content, but I truly couldn't. But here's it's kind of a semi rant about a series I love a lot. Well, it's one of my most favorite JRPG game series of all time, the Tales of series. Now, I started playing the Tales of series since Tales of Symphonia back on the GameCube. That was my very first one. It was the first one for a lot of people. Even though I love Tales Symphonia, Tales of the Abyss has always been my personal favorite. I don't care what the naysayers they say about that. But that was my favorite story-wise, and Luke was a good character to me. I enjoyed the game. But that's aside the point. That's the background for the Tales series. But here for now, I want to talk about the new upcoming game, Tales of Zestiria. Not in general the game, but something that my friend had told me about just like last week, and I always wanted to get around to making a video about it, and well, that's why I'm here now. Tell us this area. DLC has been ruining. Well, not really. That's a strong word, right? DLC. There's good DLCs and there's bad DLC. DLC has always been kind of a black sheep to the Tales game because they the DLC of Tales games pretty much was a step back for most cases. Like they will give you costumes as DLC in most Tales games and some of the modern ones, right? But back on Symphony and Abyss, you get hundreds of costumes. Well, not really hundreds. You get you get a whole bunch of costumes without it, without it being DLC because it was PS2 games, GameCube, even Tales of Vesperia for the Xbox 360 was like that. You get a good amount of DLC. I mean, a good amount of costumes without it being DLC. Now, when this game came out, they did okay. This game did something, or the designer Hideo Baba, he did something pretty bad when it came to this game. Or Namco Bandai. No, let's claim Namco Bandai. What he did was they straight up marketed a girl that you see here, Alicia. Alicia. They marketed her as a character that's pretty much the main heroine, you would say, alongside the main character. Okay, that's cool. You always usually do that. But in the actual game, without it's not really spoiling much, she leaves the party very early in the game. So okay, so this girl that you thought was the main character actually isn't, and she leaves in the game. Okay, whatever. That's beside the point. Like, you probably could get her back. Oh, but you could get her back, but in order to have her as a main character, you have to play through her DLC story that takes place after the end of the game. Okay, I get the fact that it's after the end of okay, it's after the end of the game, so you get more content when you okay, cool. Why the hell do I have to pay for this? Really? And it's about $15 too. Or was it 50? I think that's how much they would charge it. Damn, I forgot how much yen it was, but I know over here it would probably the markup price would be around the 15. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is the point of this? You telling me that they really couldn't have saved that and put her model and her character and fighting abilities on an actual main game, but instead scrap that and put it as a DLC side story? So now she got demoted to a side story character inside the actual Tales of Zestiria? What was the point of that? Now I understand RPGs, party members leave the team all the time. Okay, of course, you know that happens. But you don't go and market the hell out of a character, you get people to love that character, and then when the game comes up, uh-oh, you know, she's not really a character you play with, you gotta, you know, DLC when the game come out. That's bullshit. They really got people who love this character, like the character, a lot, the design and everything, just for her to be available 10% of the game, and then up DLC. That's how you play with her. This is the perfect example of bad DLC. I understand there being extra story content with a newer character, or like with the same characters or one other character, like, you know, and they go off and do stuff. That's cool, but don't take a character that was marketed and then exclude her from the main game and then say you DLC. She's marketed so much when Tales of Hysteria was first revealed, but when the actual game came out, it's like the characters, like, who was that girl again? Alicia who? Alicia who? Alicia what? Alicia Keys? Like, who the hell is this? No one know her. No one remember her. Like, he's not a character. He's not a main character. Like, she in the opening looking like she about to do shit. See, I should have known something happened, because when I was watching the opening, she wasn't there like that. Like, you know, if you look at it, if you look at that opening, you see what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about. That's my main rant, though. See, I don't love the cat. Like, I don't have much of an attachment. To be honest, I don't have much of an attachment to that character. It's just, this is a kind of business practice I don't like that much. Well, of course, you know, I'm a consumer. Like, I don't like shit like this. See, I'm getting the game still. I love the Tales series. No, this won't really detract from the main game and its story. Whatever the story has to be told will be told. It's just not with that character. Just not with that character. I'm still get the game because it's interesting, like how, you know, the whole the character fusion, and yeah, I like that. That's an interesting concept. You know, it's been done in some other games, but you know, it's never been done in a Tales game before. So I'm excited. I look forward to that. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of my rant. I really hope. Oh, not only. Oh, I forgot to say this, but it's funny because at the end, like the Namco Bandai and them, they said that, okay, this game sold, they sold over 400,000 units or something like that, right? Okay, we sold this, or they sold 400,000 exact. I think it was that's how I think no, I think that's how much money they sold, how much, yeah. Yeah, okay, we made over 400,000. Since we went past our quota. Since we made this much money, we'll make the DLC free. So you can't see a camera, but you probably see a smile on my face right now, right? Like, nah, that's some bullshit. No. Really? That's what you call damage control, people. That's what you call damage control. It had nothing to do with no damn. Oh, no, no, no. It said they sold well, and because of the I think it was like the 25th anniversary, some bullshit. Like, nah, get that shit out of here. Y'all doing some damage control. Because people, it was a backlash from that bullshit. That's damage control. Not a good look. Not a look good. Bandai. Not a good look. But anyway, that's the gist of my rant. I've been talking here for a while. I want to get some water. Thirsty now. And yeah, I'll see y'all again later.